That's yo, this is crazy. Oh my God. I need to go hit the streets and try to do this and get me 80K real quick. So without further ado.
That's the First Amendment. If you got a problem, get your sergeant out here.
Ooh, let him know.
You ain't getting my shit. You ain't getting my shit.
Damn.
I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the out of Adams County.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yep. Can I get your name and badge number?
For what?
What?
For what?
What do you mean for what?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Speeding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have you recorded doing 80 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone. No headlights, no sirens, nonchalantly. Apparently you drive like that all the time. So I wanted to film hypocrisy at its finest.
Okay. License, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because now you're in.
No, I'm
Yes.
doing nothing. If you're gonna start
You
this
pulled
shit, if you're gonna start this
License,
shit, you get your sergeant over here.
License, registration.
Get your
proof-
sergeant over here.
License, registration.
Get your sergeant over here.
License,
Get
registration.
your
proof-
sergeant.
He's
over
trying
here.
to argue.
I ain't giving you shit.
You
Get your
pulled up-
sergeant over here.
You pulled over on a.
You gotta love the caucasity in this moment. You do. Yeah, I'm not giving you shit. I want to speak to your manager. I love it. I love it. Let's see what happens.
traffic stop, so you had to.
I didn't pull over on your traffic
Yes, you
stop.
did.
I pulled over here because I had to answer my phone.
No.
Yeah,
License,
that's exactly why. You're not getting shit from me. If you're gonna keep this up, get your sergeant out here.
License, registration.
You ain't getting shit from me.
Hey,
You
then
ain't getting shit from me.
Then now you're obstructing and
No,
I'll
I'm
take you to
not.
jail.
Obstruction is a physical.
No, it's not.
Look, dude, you better get your sergeant out here,
Now you're
okay?
verbally assaulting
Get your
me.
sergeant out here.
No.
License.
Yo, this dude's assaulting. Now you're verbally assaulting me because you said the F word. Bro, you're a cop. What's wrong with you? You can't take somebody using a word. Sometimes the things that they say is like beyond out of this world. It's like, bro, like how are you a police officer? Like, you deal with dead bodies and people hurting kids and in dirtiest of the dirtiest. Is some guy saying the F word all of a sudden is now a bad thing?
Registration,
Hey,
proof of
I
insurance.
can do that. I can tell you. That's the First Amendment. If you got a problem, get your sergeant out
License,
here.
registration,
You
proof
ain't
of
getting shit from me. Get your sergeant out here.
Okay.
I'm asking for
I
your
wonder who has
sergeant
the
for
harder
last
head.
time.
And I'm asking
Get
for
your sergeant out
No.
here. Well, you
License-
ain't getting my shit.
License,
You ain't
registration-
getting my shit.
License,
You
registration-
ain't getting nothing.
Okay, then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the of Adams
Step out.
County.
Step out.
You do that, buddy.
Step out.
You better get a. I want a sergeant here.
Step out.
I want a sergeant
Step
here.
out, and you're gonna get tased.
Come to get tased. I have a weapon right here.
Where? What do you have?
He has a gun too.
Okay. You have a CCW?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's a Denver cop, or he's a Denver cop.
Cop on cop violence. I
And I know
love
my
it.
rights too, buddy.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
You want to get me out of the road here so I don't get run over?
Thank you for being compliant. Greatly appreciated.
Not a problem.
Let me just check your hat real quick.
All
All right, sir. He said I was doing 85 and a 65, and he's just recording hypocrisy at its best. So then I asked him for his license registration because he pulled up on my traffic stop. So I was dealing with him second, and he wouldn't give it to me because he's a Denver cop and he knows his law, his rights.
Is he retired?
I don't know. I didn't even see. I just saw he was a Denver cop.
Kind of hard.
Denver Reserve. So, how exactly did he obstruct?
how exactly did he obstruct? Okay, that's how you know that cop fucked up. You don't ever hear that question. Cops don't ever ask that question. Oh, well, how did he obstruct? Oh boy, somebody made a mistake here.
We gotta clarify.
Well, I'm trying to get it. He came up here. If I, in all honesty, I should have contacted him sooner, but I didn't. I waited for my traffic stop, so I contacted him. He's video recording me, so I was asking for all of his information. He's like, he's not giving it to me. He wanted a supervisor.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
Did he walk up to your stop?
No. But then,
You don't have obstruction?
but when I was trying
You
to get
got
his
nothing, buddy.
Yeah.
You got not a thing.
he wouldn't give me his information here. He wouldn't identify himself here.
The ball guy's thinking so hard. Okay, what can we hit him with? Nothing.
It's weak,
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Very
weak,
weak,
all right.
and I can care less that I say it on the camera. And I asked him to step out, and he stepped out lawfully. Just wouldn't identify himself.
Technically, he stepped out under
It's
the
weak.
threat of
I
force,
got it.
but okay.
I'm driving down 85. I'm leaving Brighton. I'm on my way to the Ford dealership to get my core back on a starter. Okay. I'm doing 65. This guy passes me, and I look at my thing, and I'm doing the speed limit. And he passed me, I mean, pretty aggressively. So I started to go to catch up to him because I wanted to pace him to see how fast he was going. He was going about 80 miles an hour. I recorded it. Like I said, he just passed me and he disappeared. Okay? So my intention was, I've got this on video. I was gonna call the station and complain.
Get a hold of me.
Yeah, whoever.
Essentially, that's what we've come to.
Right. So I had no idea where he went, but I turned on 104th to go to the Ford dealership, and he had somebody pulled over, and right at the same time my phone rang. So I noticed that it was the same guy, and I thought, boy, isn't that something if he's given whoever he pulled over a ticket for speeding? Just sat there, and I put my phone out the window to record so that I could get a picture of the guy. And then I just sat in my car, and after he wrote the guy a ticket and let him go, then he came up to me and he said, can I help you? And I said, no. I said, can I get your name and badge number? And he said, what for?
Yeah, we saw that. So yeah, the cop didn't even stop him. He didn't have anything to do with the cop. That's crazy. He couldn't just let old boy just do his thing. No, the cop had to be on a power trip. That's exactly what it was. It's a power trip. And, I do these videos a lot, and I don't want to give the impression that I think all cops are the same, but it's really easy to find the cops that are on power trip. All you need is simple example like this, where the cop tells you to do something, you respond back with no, not because you just don't want to, but because you understand that he's not within his legal right to tell you this. And then all of a sudden it turns into, well, now I'm going to figure out how I can lock your ass up or take your car, or how I can make your day miserable just because you didn't listen. That's a problem. And I don't know how that is weeded out, and I don't know if it'll ever be weeded out.
And I said, because you were speeding on Highway 85. Oh, yeah? I said, yeah, you were doing 80 in a 65. No lights, no sirens, no nothing. And I could tell that you were just your casual driving. Give me your driver's license, insurance, and proof of insurance. I said, I'm not giving you my information.
He said, I'm not giving you
you for obstruction. I said, you didn't pull me over. I don't have to give you my driver's license. You didn't pull me over.
Right.
So then he opened my car, yanked me out, handcuffed me, and here I sit. And I told him, I want a sergeant. You have no to do this. And that officer that's going up to my van right now admitted it.
Not only that, but you would think that with the advent of YouTube and the ability for, these videos to be posted, and how many cases are out there of cops doing things and just violating your civil rights by requesting your ID or putting handcuffs on you or detaining you longer than they should, you would think that they would have better training on this, and they don't. I'm willing to bet this guy gets some kind of money for this situation.
He said, yes, you should be.
That deputy's right there. He's right there with you.
So I'd like these handcuffs off. I'd like to be going. I'd like that guy's
That's
information, and I'd like to go on my way here.
That's gonna happen.
Boom! Try to tell you.
And I want an apology from that guy.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Some of these guys, they forget.
What do they forget? Tell me. Tell me,
It's not
officer.
against the law for someone to videotape your traffic stop. It's not against the law for them to
Look at that. I think he won.
the road. It's not against the law to make a comment. I can't think of any way that would interfere with it.
And
But some people.
And I even said to him, at least if their body cams are on, at least 6 times. When he kept asking me for my stuff, telling me he was going to arrest me for obstruction, I said, I need a supervisor. Before you keep doing this shit, I'd like a supervisor. And he said no. And then that's when
I called for you.
and that's when he yanked me out and threw me in handcuffs.
Oh, I'll handle it. It'll be taken care of. I promise you that. I'm not gonna let it. It's not gonna just go away.
Okay.
It will be handled. I'm sorry. I will apologize for the sheriff's office. I'm sorry it happened. It shouldn't have happened. Like I said, let me go talk to him for a minute, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, here's my business card. So, didn't mean it to go this route. Unfortunately, it did. So that is my, my apologies. But so.
Damn, made him
What else
apologize.
to say?
You ought to know better.
So I will bite my tongue on that response, sir.
Yeah, you have no choice. You better bite your tongue.
Absolutely, sir.
Well, I'll see you in court.
Okay, sir. Have a great day. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. No, sir. Enjoy your day, sir. Thank you.
What the hell did he just say?
He said I'm an idiot and to see me in court. And
I mean,
grabbed his
technically.
balls and flipped me off.
This is freedom of speech.
Yes.
Stay further away, especially if he's an off-duty cop. Really, that's stupid.
He is?
He's a reserve. He comes and does this because he was speeding.
Man who was wrongfully arrested is Barry Zetcallich. His age is unknown, but this incident happened in Adams County, Colorado. Barry was falsely charged with obstruction, but this charge quickly was reversed the moment the sergeant found out Barry was not actually obstructing. Barry was not booked into jail, nor had he had bond, and was released immediately at the scene. The arresting officer's name is Walter Berlinski, and he is a deputy in Adams County, Colorado. Barry was simply filming a traffic stop that Deputy Walter was conducting. Barry was not part of the traffic stop, so when Deputy Walter asked for his license and registration,
Yes, we know this.
Barry has the full legal right to refuse because he is not obstructing the law. 20 minutes later, when the supervisor showed up to review the case, the supervisor quickly understood that there was no obstruction of justice, meaning there is no standing ground for Barry to be in handcuffs. After Barry was released, the officers apologized for their mistake, and Barry quickly stated, "I'll see you in court."
Well, I'll see you in court.
Barry never filed a formal lawsuit. Instead, Barry and his attorney sent a legal notice laying out the case of wrongful arrest. Fast forward a year and a half later, Barry won and made Adams County agree to pay him a whopping $80,000 settlement. Adams County also launched an internal investigation with no disclosed disciplinary action yet taken against Deputy Walter. Overall, this is a textbook recording the police case.
$80,000. I wonder how much he had to pay the lawyer for whatever work he had to do, which I'm assuming was a decent amount of work. I would think. Maybe you think 20 grand is enough? That is insane. $80,000. Does he have to pay taxes on that 80K? That's yo, this is crazy. Oh my god, I need to go hit the streets and try to do this and get me 80K real quick. I don't know if that'd work out very good in Florida. I might end up dead, but